Yeah, I'm curious. We talk about Penn State and kind of the recruits that they look at and, their strategies as compared to smaller schools and upcoming programs. Does it sometimes feel like you're almost playing a different sport than them and when it comes to recruiting?
I mean, yeah, you can say that, but dadgummit, we got Nasir Bailey, and he's a freaking big dog, and if
Mhm,
he calls just about any school, he's going to be able to go to it.
mhm.
And yeah, we're playing a different game, but we didn't have back to back, top 15 and a top 25 recruiting class um, because we believed we were playing a different game, and I think that's a poor approach, and I think a lot of coaches do that. We just can't do that. I don't. I mean, obviously, I can say, well, I can't take a private plane to every competition because I can't afford it. That's true. But to say that I can't go sit in someone's home and get to build a relationship with them, I don't think that's true. I think that's false. I think that that's something we tell ourselves to be okay with not being Penn State. And I mean, I believe I can do it. I mean, I'll give you a funny example. My wife's smoking hot, and it's not because I'm good looking, right? And so I I went after it, and if it's something you want, and it's something you want bad enough, you'll find a way.
You ain't the only one in this sport that outkicked their coverage. Trust me about that. So, so what? I want to get to some quick questions here, but real quick on the last one I have for you is what what do you think the general wrestling public does not know about the University of Little Rock? What do they not know? What do you want? Like, if you could, um, just speak to the entire wrestling community one time and be like, "Hey, I don't know if you know this, but we are." What would it be?
Which direction do I want to go with this? That's
I'd say the money one if I were
right.
you, because
The,
you
the
guys
money
are
one.
all you guys are doing all right.
Yeah, I think that's an easy thing to say. Um, I want to attract people for the important things. And so what I'll say is you're in one of the most beautiful states in the country,
Mhm.
and you're surrounded by some incredibly loyal fans and people who have no idea what wrestling is, but they show up. And you get to be in a place that has the best of both worlds. You get to be in a place where you live in a metropolitan city, but it feels like a small town.
Mhm.
You can drive 5 miles and climb a mountain. You can be right here in the heart of the city and have every access that you need. And you get to do it at a place where no one else can say that they are like Little Rock. You are so unique. You are such your own. You get to bet on yourself and build your own house here and be a part of it for a long time to come because there's going to be a lot more first. And you get to be the person, even as a fan, that gets to help build their path to the top of the mountain. That when you get to the top and you look back and you see everybody else coming up the path, like you're like, I did that. I was a part of that. And that's very, very rare to say.